The day I felt invisible. I never forget the feeling of my face burning, my stomach twisting, and my voice disappearing all at once. That day changed the way I see people, and myself. My name is Aaliyah, and this is the story of how I got humiliated in front of everyone I knew. It was my college debate competition. I had prepared for weeks, researching, writing notes, practicing my tone in front of the mirror. I wasn't just confident, I was proud. I had my points ready, my arguments solid, and I even imagined winning. The hall was packed. Friends, classmates, even seniors I didn't know were watching. The excitement in the room was electric. When they called my name, I walked up to the podium, feeling my heart beat faster, not with fear, but with anticipation. The first few sentences were perfect. Smooth, strong, exactly how I had rehearsed. Then, my opponent smirked and said something that made the entire room laugh. I froze. I hadn't expected that. I stumbled over my next line. My mind went blank. I tried to recover, but every word felt heavy, wrong, awkward. And then it happened. A voice from the audience, one of the seniors I admired, said loud enough for everyone to hear. Wow, is that all you prepared? I thought you'd be smarter than this. The laughter that followed felt like knives. My face went red, I could feel it spreading from my ears to my neck. I wanted to disappear. I wanted the floor to open up and swallow me whole. I fumbled through the rest of my speech, barely holding myself together. Some people clapped, but I didn't hear it. All I could hear was the echo of humiliation. Every step off that stage felt like stepping through fire. I could see the whispers, the smirks, the judgment. Afterwards, my friends tried to comfort me. It's okay, Aaliyah. You'll get them next time, they said. But it wasn't okay. I replayed the moment again and again, torturing myself for every word I had mispronounced, every pause I hadn't controlled. For days, I avoided. For days, I avoided people. I avoided looking anyone in the eye. I avoided mirrors. I stayed in my room, replaying the debate in my head, wondering what I could have done differently. The silence was deafening. Every time I heard a knock on the door or a phone ring, I felt a pang of anxiety. What if it was someone from college, asking about the debate? What if they were laughing about it too? I stopped attending classes. I stopped answering phone calls. I stopped eating. I just existed in this bubble of shame and self-doubt. My friends tried to visit, but I wouldn't let them in. I didn't want to see the pity in their eyes. Days turned into weeks. My room became a prison, and I was the prisoner. I couldn't recognize myself anymore. Who was this weak, scared person hiding under the covers? But then, slowly, something shifted. Maybe it was the loneliness, or maybe it was the realization that I couldn't stay hidden forever. I started questioning the voice in my head, the one telling me I was stupid, weak, and worthless. Why was I letting one moment define me? Why was I giving them that power? I thought about all the times I'd overcome challenges, all the times I'd succeeded. This humiliation, painful as it was, didn't erase those moments. I took a deep breath and stepped out of my room. The world hadn't ended. People weren't staring at me. They were living their own lives, just like I was. I started attending classes again. I started speaking up in tutorials. I even joined a small debate club, just to face my fears head-on. And you know what? It got easier. The laughter faded. The whispers stopped. And I learned to carry my mistakes as lessons instead of scars. I learned that people can try to make you feel small, but only you decide how